glad you're here today. Last time, I'm pretty sure we had talked about you were kind of feeling overwhelmed with school and doubting whether you're doing well enough. So today I'd like to explore some of your strengths, right? So some of those things you are doing well, even when it might not feel like it. I really want to use a strengths-based reframing today to help us look at moments where your actions have shown up for you, even when your thoughts might feel pretty discouraging.
Okay. I don't really feel like I've been doing anything right, but I guess we can try.
Yeah, thank you for being open. When you think about school right now, what feels the hardest?
Probably feeling like I'm behind, like everyone else is doing better than me. I feel like I'm failing and I have no support.
Yeah, that sounds really heavy. And it makes sense that carrying those thoughts would make everything feel so much harder. When people feel overwhelmed, their brains tend to kind of filter out everything that they're doing well. So instead, especially today, I want to try looking for moments where your actions show effort. I want to introduce, like I said, that strengths-based reframing. So we're going to correct that filter by noticing some of the parts that reflect your strengths, even when your emotions haven't necessarily caught up yet. How does that sound?
Well, I don't usually think about what I'm doing right, but I guess we can give it a try.
Yeah, that's okay. That's totally okay. A lot of people don't, especially when they're stressed. So today we're just going to practice noticing those moments together.
Okay, that sounds good.
Can you think of a recent moment where you handled something well or maybe followed through on something important, even if it felt small?
Um, I guess I turned in an assignment last week. It was late, but I did it.
That's a great example. What helped you get that assignment done? Even with everything that you were feeling.
Well, I didn't want to completely fail it, and I kept thinking about my sister. I want her to keep seeing me trying.
And that tells me something so important. Even when you're overwhelmed, you still try to follow through and show up for your goals and for your family. What do you think it says about you that you push through?
I guess maybe just that I'm not giving up.
Yeah, yeah, that's amazing. I would agree. That persistence and care for your future. Would you agree? Can you think of any other moments maybe in the last month that you managed something better than you expected?
Well, when my professor suggested I talk to the school counselor, and then I actually went, I was really nervous, but I still went.
Yeah, that's a super meaningful step. I think that it's huge that you followed through and met with the counselor even though you were anxious.
Yeah, I do want to get help instead of just staying like stuck.
Yeah, absolutely. That shows, a lot of courage and openness and willingness to take care of yourself. That's amazing. A lot of students, can avoid reaching out for support, but you didn't. You acted on that recommendation and took initiative.
I guess I didn't really think about it like that.
And that's kind of a little bit just of a brief look into, that reframing that I mentioned earlier. And this is some great practice. It's really about just noticing those strengths. Like you did it, you did take care of it, and, kind of look at those actions that you're already taking. So when you look at those moments, like finishing that assignment or meeting the counselor, what do you think that they tell you about yourself as a student?
Um, Maybe that I'm not as hopeless as I sometimes feel, and I I guess I do really try.
Yeah, I'd say that you do more than try. You literally followed through. You care about your future, and these are all strengths that are going to help you succeed, even when things do feel overwhelming.
I guess it feels weird hearing that, but good.
Good, good. It's okay for it to feel new, and it will. We'll continue practicing on it, and you're practicing, seeing yourself through a new and I'd say more accurate lens. With this new strength, what is one thing that you feel more capable of handling this week?
Mm, I think maybe emailing my advisor. I've been putting that off for a while.
Yeah, I think that that sounds like a great next step. And, based on what you've shown today, I think that you can do it. We've done some practice here in session, and, Next time, I think I'd like to check in, see how reaching out to your advisor went, see if you can apply this to maybe some other areas of your life as well, and we'll continue building on these strengths. How does that sound?
That sounds good. I actually feel a little better. Thank you.
That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear that, Maria. If there's not anything else that you'd like to touch on today, I was thinking we could just go ahead and look at the calendar for scheduling next session.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.